Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And on the screen today, you're going to be watching some Black Ops 4 gameplay. But we do have an article today, courtesy of Charlie Intel. And I'm just going to read the article, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on the article after. So it says, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 January 31st game settings update, Pro Series, camos and zombies, and more. The latest game settings update for Black Ops 4 is now live on PS4, Xbox One, alongside the update 1.12 for PC players. This new game settings update, along with the patch for PC players, brings new features across modes, including the new Blackout camo system on PS4, the new Pro Series multiplayer playlist, and new camo support in zombies and more. From Treyarch, multiplayer. For our competitive players and those who want to try multiplayer with fewer specialists in the mix, we're launching our Pro Series Mosh Pit playlist today in the multiplayer featured category on all platforms. Now's your chance to get a feel for how the pros play with new limitations set on specialists, score streaks, weapons, and more. Check out the patch notes below for the full list of restrictions and get those competitive loadouts ready for prime time. And then it does go on to talk about zombies and Blackout and the Blackout camos and stuff like that. I will leave the article link in the description if you are interested. I'm just gonna focus on the multiplayer portion. So if you scroll down to the multiplayer section, it says featured playlist, Pro Series Mosh Pit added to featured category, public match playlist featuring the latest competitive rule set, maps, Arsenal, Frequency, Gridlock, Hacienda, Seaside, and Payload. You play Hardpoint, Control, and Search and Destroy. There, you can't use Ajax, Nomad, Torque, or Zero, and there's no Seeker, Reactor Core, or TAC deploy. For weapons, Titan, Hades, VKM, the MOG, the SG-12, the SWAT, the Damon, and the Cat-45 are all restricted. For attachments, you can't use high caliber, rapid fire, steady grip, laser sight 2, max load, rocket cache, high explosive, or fast lock. For restricted perks, you can't use gung ho, skulker, team link, or tracker. For restricted score streaks, you can't use dart, RCXD, UAV, care package, counter UAV, sentry, and mantis. And for the wild cards, you can't use overkill and primary and secondary operator mod. And for the gear, the acoustic sensor is restricted. Now, this to me sounds like we're getting like a fake league play. And you could look at this two ways. You could look at this, I guess you could say the glass half empty way, where league play was promised in December. It's currently February, and we still don't have league play, but they have time to add these playlists with restricted this and restricted that, because that's basically what league play is. League play is, or competitive, or whatever you want to call it, it's basically taking out all the bullshit out of the game and just having the things that take the most skill. So if you think about it, acoustic sensor gives you a huge advantage in multiplayer, and that's why you can't use it in competitive. Basically, all the things that seem overpowered or seem to make the game easier, you can't use, right? So, if they have time to make all these playlists and ban all these things and all this other extra shit, it's basically league play if you think about it. But maybe the ranking system isn't ready. Maybe something's not ready. I can't really think of anything at this point. But maybe something's not ready, and they're just trying to, I guess you could say, tease you with the, you wanted league play? Oh, we'll take this competitive playlist or Pro Series, whatever they're calling it, playlist, game mode, whatever it's called, while we finish league play, sorry. So it's you wanted something, but they gave you something that was of lesser value, if you want to call it that, while they try to deliver on their promises that should have been delivered on long ago. Anyway, you could also look at this as a glass half full way, where if you look at a game like Modern Warfare 2, right? everybody complained about the one-man army. Everybody complained about, you know, the noob tubes and, you know, the kill streaks being like super overpowered, and, you know, like, I mean, that's debatable, but, you know, like commando, like the models, you know, all that stuff. And obviously one-man army never got fixed. The noob tubes never got fixed. I mean, it makes you wonder what that game would have turned into if it did get fixed, but, you know, unfortunately it didn't. But I mean, you could look at it like, you know, the community called out for league play, and at least they're making some type of steps or some type of progression to, like, for us to get league play, right? You know, they're listening. They see that Ajax is overpowered, so they restricted it. You know, they see that, you know, Prophet Seeker drone is overpowered, so they restricted it. So, you know, it's like, at least we're getting some type of progression. We're getting some type of, you know, we're getting closer to getting this game mode that, you know, everybody has been waiting for. And I mean, really and truly, when you think about it, they said mid-February. So, you know, February is a short month with only 28 days, obviously. So, or is it 29 days this year? I don't know, man. But, you know, either way, February is a short month. So, you know, you could say, oh, well, we could get league play on the 14th or the 15th or, you know, the 16th or something like that. So probably in the next 1.13, 1.14 patch, you know, we're probably going to get league play. And then, you know, hopefully it's comparable to Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 was obviously the best league play system. And yeah, then, you know, hopefully us multiplayer guys, we get, you know, something going our way besides blackout, you know, blackout camos and zombies camos and, you know, whatever other shit that, you know, they care about more than multiplayer. So, you know, it's good that multiplayer people are getting some type of, you know, something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, I will leave the link in the description if you do want to read up more. Like I said, there is zombie stuff, there's blackout stuff, so, you know, if you are interested, you can go ahead and read up on that. But other than that, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. It's very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next one.